Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy. This is your morning message tarot reading for Sunday, the 7th of August 2022. We have some astrology. So the moon will be in Sagittarius all day. It's going to form a square to Mercury and then form trines to Jupiter, the Sun, and Chiron. So it's inspirational and beneficial for shining the light on healing old wounds. Also, we've got Venus trining Neptune. So personal love and intrinsic universal love are supportive of each other. And then Mars is forming a square to Saturn. So this is a stop point, a pause before we can take action and move forward. And I would say check in with yourself and ask yourself, are you coming from love? Are you coming from heart-centered consciousness? With that Venus trine Neptune being about that personal and universal love energy, and also the moon in Sagittarius squaring Mercury indicates that we need to be heart-centered and bringing our consciousness down into our hearts and going forward from our hearts. So a check-in point today, and also a good point to check in just before we go through the 8-8 Lions Gate tomorrow. So let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say about today's energies. So we've got the Gaia deck. So what do we need to know for today, Sunday the 7th of August 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know, Sunday the 7th of August 2022. Okay, so the first card out is evolution. Earth changes, climate change, transformation. Peace. These two have been coming out a lot together just recently, as I seem to recall. So, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. And then hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. Okay, so I've talked about this before with evolution, about as we evolve ourselves and transform ourselves and release the old lower vibration negative frequencies and raise our energy into love, joy, peace, etc., and start radiating at a higher vibration. I mean, love vibration is the highest vibration. Joy is pretty high too. But as we evolve and vibrate at those higher frequencies, we help the whole planet to evolve. Not just humanity, but the whole of nature, the whole vibration of the planet. And we can help do that by coming to a state of peace and calm and not being in mental stress is the phrase I've got coming through. Unwanted or disturbing thoughts and things, negative energy, things like that are of low frequency, and they lower our frequency. So as much as you can sort of dissolve those, banish those and stay in high frequency, it's much for your own evolution and transformation, but you're also feeding into the planetary stuff and helping to birth a new earth. And then the hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. So for me, this is really about sort of spirit being the 5D stuff and matter being the planetary 3D stuff, and being able to be in both energies at the same time and uniting them within yourself. So I've just got a really loud buzzing in my ear. That's gone now, thank you. So we're all on this evolutionary tract, transmuting all those energies, and sometimes I'm having a lot of symptoms at the moment from ascension energy. But yeah, that bringing the two together and learning to be comfortable in sitting in both those energies, and being able to be local and non-local, physical and quantum. So it becomes a state of being to permanently live in, because that is where we're going. Actually, the planet is evolving to 5D as well, but as we're going through that transition, it's important to be able to be in both of the energies at the same time. Let's do some tarot and see what the tarot has to say on the matter. So what we've got the Heindel deck. I never know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's what I've always called it. Okay. So what do we need to know for today? Sunday the 7th of August 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Sunday the 7th of August 2022. Just wants to do one more. Let's see, where are we? Aeon, dawning of the new age. With the 8 of Wands, swiftness. With the 10 of Cups, success. 3 of Cups, overflowing. 2 of Stones, harmony. 4 of Wands, perfection. That 1111 portal there. Son of Swords in the south. The Chariot. And then we have the Magician and the Ace of Wands. And the Daughter of Wands in the east, so the Page of Wands. So there's new inspiration coming in. Okay, so where we find ourselves, Aeon, we're on the dawning of the new age. In other decks, this is the Judgment card. It's the crossroads, where we're reviewing and summing everything up before going forwards. This is the Mars square Saturn card, the stop point, the pausing to check in with ourselves before we move forward in the right, making sure that we're going in the right direction for us. Okay. And then with the 8 of Wands here, swiftness, information coming in quickly, things changing quickly, that checking in, that pause, that reviewing everything, you know, it could be done fairly quickly, okay, especially with all the other energies we've got going on today. So if it was just that one major sort of aspect or major transit today, then it may take us longer. But because there's so much other stuff, we've got the trine between Venus and Neptune, but then we've also got the moon, it trining Jupiter, the sun, and Chiron. So we've got a fire trine actually today, a grand fire trine. The moon in Sagittarius, Jupiter and Chiron in Aries and the Sun in Leo. So yeah, yesterday we had a grand water trine, today we've got a grand fire trine. So yeah, as we pause and assess things, information could come in really quickly. With the wands being the suit of the fire as well. Okay, and it can show us that where we're being successful, our happy ever after card. Okay, we've come to a point where this reviewing and looking back and everything, making a judgment before we move forward. Look at how far you've come. Look at all your achievements, how well you're doing, and just how far you've come and everything, and what you've been doing so far. Okay, and that is a cause for celebration. The Three of Cups overflowing. Really tap into that lovely energy, and celebrate yourself and celebrate how far you've come. Connect into that love energy and that heart-centered consciousness. This is a day of celebration, and move into balance. Okay, before we can move forward, we move ourselves into balance. Okay, harmony. The two rocks here. Often the Two of Pentacles is about juggling possibilities and things like that. But here, because it's called harmony, I think it's about balancing. We've come to a point of balance. And certainly from sort of the clarifiers and the cards at the bottom, and with the hidden path up there, it's about balancing that 5D and that 3D energy, which will allow us to move forward. The clarifiers, we've got the Four of Wands, perfection. This is the 1111 portal. Is it the 88 portal tomorrow that we're passing through? Okay, so it's all about the portals. And then we have the Son of Swords in the south, the Knight of Swords. New information coming in very quickly, new knowing. Okay, and that allows us to move forward again, drive forward again to victory. The Chariot. This is moving forward through an act of will. This is what happens when Mars starts shifting forward again after the pause. Once we've reflected and done all this work, seen how far we've come, celebrated, brought ourselves into balance, and then as we go through the portal, new information coming in that allows us to sort of go forward towards victory under our own will. The cards at the bottom, which is the environment or the subconscious energies, we've got the Magician. This is that channeling the 5D down to the 3D, bringing heaven down to earth, being in balance, able to hold the two energies. And what that does is it brings through the Ace of Wands, the gift of spirit of inspiration, especially because it's with the Daughter of Wands, the Page of Wands. There's inspiration coming through. The information from the Son of Wands can inspire us, and along with divine inspiration and fire, we're fired up, ready to go again. It's just important to just have that pause today, reflect, review, see how far you've come, congratulate yourself and celebrate and bring yourself into balance in both the 5D and the 3D energies, and then we can go forward again through the portal. So that's today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. For notifications when I'm releasing readings, click on the wiggly bell. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.